At the beginning of the year, my husband Geordie and I decided to run a competition with the help of Viking Cruises and the Vineyard to see who could host the most spectacular Downton Abbey themed dinner party. It was also to raise money for PBS and for various other charities. It is a beautiful sunny afternoon and I'm just about to set off to go and collect the winner of our Come and Dine competition. I'm going to go and meet them at the Vineyard Hotel, which is only about 10 minutes away, for a wine tasting hosted by Andrew Mackenzie. And I cannot resist arriving in style, so I'm going to get out our wonderful 1936 Phantom Rolls Royce.
Very much indeed. Thank you very much. Brilliant.
My name is Tressa Lemke, and I am from Winnipeg, Canada, so pretty much the heart of our nation. I mean, it was a dream come true for anyone to even think about visiting, let alone staying at the castle. And I remember reading the blog, and I actually read it in January. I just remember thinking, oh my goodness, this is amazing. And then I thought, when you actually gather people together for a good cause, even if there's another reason to do it, it's like to see how supportive family and friends were to do whatever they could to raise money, because I really did want to raise a substantial amount of money for PBS. And they were as excited as I was to just try to, just have fun and do it. And it came together and we got it done, which is amazing.
After the delicious wine tasting, I jumped into the driver's seat to take Tressa all the way back to the front door of the castle for afternoon tea in the library.
I think the thing that's the most overwhelming is to see the driveway. When you first come up and you see the castle and realize like you're blinking and it's not like you're watching the program. It's like, it's not a mirage, like it's really there. And then just to come to the front door and to walk over where all of the characters have stood and been greeted. And I mean, how do you put it into words? It's amazing. It's amazing.
I thought I would just say a few words about that phone call because it was quite amazing. So we'd done the judging and we'd looked at things, and we wanted to make sure we knew that Tressa was at the end of the phone. Said to Tressa, "It's Lady Carnarvon, I've got a couple of questions for you." And then silence on the other end. And we had all the phones ready to record. And I said, I think she might just burst into tears or cry. And then I said to her, "Will you come and dine? Will you come and stay, Tressa?" And I didn't get much sense out of her after that, actually. So that was that.
Well, I had no idea it was going to be you on the phone. I thought, well, maybe she just wants to know, did I do all the cooking? Did I do the flowers? Did I hire? I didn't know. So when you said you just have one question, I thought, okay. And then when you said, when can you come? I was like, then it was like I processed. I'm thinking, is she really asking me now?
I could hear her processing down the phone line, thousands of miles apart.
When you come in and you see the saloon, I believe is what you properly call it, and you look up and you see the famous staircase around. I think for me, when I went to my room and then I kind of popped out to ask a question and I peered over the balcony, I thought, I can't believe I'm doing this.
After we'd finished our afternoon tea, we all retired to our rooms to change for dinner. Louis and his team sprang into action to set up the dining room for our honoured guests. Drinks are served in the saloon, giving us the chance again to talk about the day. And we were joined by my darling Bella, who can't resist the dinner party herself. As usual, I had created a placement of where people would sit and seated Tressa next door to my husband Geordie. It was such a beautiful day, and it was a treat to meet Tressa, her family and friends who have come all this way to stay at Highclere Castle. It's a huge thank you to Viking Cruises for all their support. It was a pleasure to have them all here, and we can't wait to welcome them back to the castle very soon.
I just cannot thank Lady Carnarvon enough and the other judges for choosing me. I mean, how do you ever say thank you? You just can't.